So as we all know, the NFL season is officially an off-season time. That means we get ready for the draft, we get ready for free agency, and we get ready to start cutting some players. But for today's video, I just want to talk about the 3 free agents that I think we should sign in this offseason to improve our overall team for next year. But before I get into the video, if you're a true Dallas Cowboy fan, if you're a true NFL fan, if you call yourself a die-hard fan or a crazy fan, a fan since day one, or I like to call it more than a fan, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This channel is about all NFL content. You know, I specialize in the Dallas Cowboys because that's my squad. But if you're a die-hard fan, you'll love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment below who's your favorite team in the NFL. But let's get into the video. So the number 1 guy on my list that I think the Dallas Cowboys should sign this offseason is Odell Beckham Jr. But wait, I'm not talking about current day Odell. You know, clean cut, clean shaven Odell with a nice fade, very cordial on the sidelines in the league and saying the right things in interviews. I need messy Odell. I need blonde hair Odell. Blonde wavy hair Odell. Getting the fights on the sidelines with kickers nets Odell. Running full speed ahead to Josh Norman trying to take his head off Odell. I need crazy Odell because that Odell was feared in the league and he did numbers and no DB wanted to line up against him. And that type of Odell is the Odell that's going to help us win the Super Bowl. Now don't get me wrong, current day Odell is nice. He won the Super Bowl with the Rams. He helped the Rams win the Super Bowl. Hey, he probably would have won the Super Bowl MVP if he didn't get hurt. Man, the New York Giants Odell, man, he was a savage. And right about now, our wide receiver room is looking crazy, and we need a savage in the room to pair up with CeeDee Lamb. So if Odell can go back to his old school days, his LSU days, his New York Giant days, if he's 100% healthy, and if he's that competitor that I know he is, that the world knows he is, he's number 1 on my list to sign this offseason. The next player on my list plays cornerback, and he goes by the name of Jamel Dean of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now you may ask, why would I want to sign a corner when we have all-pro Trayvon Diggs? Well, if you don't know, there's 2 corners on a football team. And opposite of Trayvon Diggs is nobody. Nah, let me stop playing. So opposite of Trayvon Diggs, towards the end of the year, was our rookie, DaRon Bland. But before he started getting some play time, it was Anthony Brown. Brown eventually got hurt. And to be honest with you, Brown was not playing good whatsoever. The last time Brown played good was in training camp. So I think in order for us to have a Super Bowl winning team, we need a legit guy on the opposite end of Trayvon Diggs. And I think Jamel Dean is that guy. I mean, like I said, he plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers currently. And if you look at our roster right now, our cornerback room outside of Trayvon Diggs is horrendous. I mean, besides DaRon Bland, but he's a rookie, and I feel like I would want him to play slot. So Jamel Dean could come in and help us right away. I mean, a little background information on Dean. He's an Auburn product. In 2019, he was a 3rd-round pick, and he developed himself into a full-time starter. For his career, he has recorded 193 tackles, 41 pass defended, 7 picks in only 4 seasons. And last year, according to PFF, now I don't know if we go by PFF if they're credible or not, but he was ranked the 11th overall corner, which is good in my book. And to be honest with you, we can get Dean for the low because he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. But I tell you one thing, he'll be one hell of an upgrade to Anthony Brown, Nashawn Wright, or Kelvin Joseph. I mean, Dean stands 6'1". He runs a 4.3. And like I said, having him line up opposite of Trayvon Diggs and having DaRon Bland in the slot, that's a pretty good secondary to go along with our safeties. Now, the 3rd guy on my list I think we should sign is defensive tackle DaRon Bland. Now, let's be honest. It's not in the Cowboys' DNA to go out and spend big bucks on big-time names. But Payne might be worth that price. I mean, our best player on our team, and Micah Parsons said it himself, DaRon Payne is a guy that he wants. So, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, get out the checkbook because we need him. And outside of wide receiver and cornerback, defensive tackle is the next biggest need for our Dallas Cowboys team as a whole. And when we look at the free agency market in this offseason, Payne is a top-ranked guy at his position. In 2022, he ranked third amongst defensive tackles and defensive stops. He ranked fourth in tackle for loss. And he posted career highs with 11 sacks, 49 pressures, quarterback hits, tackles for loss, and passes defended. He was balling last year. Not to mention, he has only missed one game in his career. So Payne is as durable as they come at the defensive lineman position. But there you have it, my 3 top free agents that I would like the Cowboys to sign this offseason. If you're a Cowboy fan, do you agree with this list? If not, comment below the guys you want us to sign, because I'm curious. If you're not a Cowboys fan, like I said, comment your favorite squad and the top 3 guys you want your team to consider signing this offseason.